Okay, guys, we have Desiree on the phone from DesireeDeanDesigns.com. She's a floral stylist. How cool is that?
It's so fancy.
I might change careers. Hi, Desiree.
Hi guys, how are you?
I just love that floral stylist. That's fancy.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to try something a little bit different and really essentially what we're doing is styling. And I have a lot of friends in the hair industry and I'm like, not that different.
You know what? I don't love like florist. It sounds like an old lady. You know what I mean? This is so much better.
Oh, you're florist.
Yeah, florist.
I think it's evolving and it's changing and it's becoming like an art form and it's so cool where it's going. It's a great time to be in business, but it's also like young and fresh and it's not really, the days of the florist shop around the corner, I feel like is sort of a thing of the past.
I have to say, like, you were the floral designer for my wedding and, I'll never forget me and my mom went to meet with you and in the car ride there, we had both agreed we don't care about flowers. We're not spending a lot of money. Like, we get the bare minimum, like whatever we need. We ended up, how long were we together? Our first meeting, 3 hours?
We were together a long time. We had a really good time, though.
We got in the car and I was like, oh, fuck. But like, you had so many good ideas. And you know what? When you look at your inspo pictures that you screenshot, you have no idea like how important like the floral arrangements are. Like, that's part of what's so popular right now. And a lot of these like trendy looks are the flowers.
Right. And it's a big part of the day.
It's a big part of the day. And like, you don't even think about, like, I was thinking bouquets and that was it. I thought about like the girls carry.
So many more. It's so much more.
I had no idea, like, you have to decorate where you're like the ceremony is. And then also then the, where the cocktail hour and then, where you're actually partying. Like, there's every space, there's something to do. Like, you're doing all that yourself.
Right. If you don't want to take on that, that budget, that cost. Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's up to like you and your florist to figure that out. So, but one thing I love that when we met together was I didn't really know what I wanted with the bouquets for the girls. And you recommended hoop bouquets. Do you remember my hoop bouquets, Trey?
Those were the most gorgeous things.
That was Desiree. That was all her idea. She pulled up a picture and I went, yep, I want that.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. If I could go back in time and do something different than just a bouquet, you really hit the nail on the head.
And Desiree did something that I thought was like so great. Like, she helped us, she knew our budget, she knew where we wanted to be, and she helped us repurpose a lot of stuff that we used in the ceremony for the reception. So, for example, the hoop bouquets that the bridesmaids wore, as soon as the ceremony was over, Desiree collected them and she designed the inside. Like, they were in front of our sweetheart tables.
I know, I loved that.
Yeah. So
they were decor.
Yeah, that was so awesome. And you don't think about this stuff with your floral designer that they're going to help you decorate the tables inside. And everything.
I've had brides who didn't know that that's what was sort of included. Like, they thought that they had to go there the morning of their wedding and sort of set the tables. And it's like, absolutely not. Like, you're going to be getting ready and focusing on your friends and your family and, your future husband. Like, absolutely not.
Yes. What did we do for the long tables in the reception? Do you remember?
Yeah, we did a lot of candle. It was really romantic. We did like simple greenery. Sort of, it was called Jasmine Vine, and it just sort of went down the middle, and we had beautiful candlelight mixed in. It was more about showing the wood grain on the table. It all kind of went together. We didn't really want to cover it, so it was sort of like,
yes.
Do you remember that? The tables were so cool.
I just again, who would think to hire a florist to get candles? And you did my friend Danielle's wedding, and I'll never forget her wedding as long as I live because it was just the whole room. The ceremony was candles. Like, talk about romantic.
Oh, romantic is candles.
Oh,
you
my
guys,
God.
If
they were walking down the aisle and all above, like in the railings. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a great space too for candlelight because it was super intimate and, sort of tightly. Remember, it was sort of like everyone was kind of in the room, tightly packed around them. I thought that was cool.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing from that wedding because it's a smaller, intimate space, and she has a picture blown up in her house of them coming back down the aisle. And of course, I'm on the end, like, cheering. I'm the only asshole standing up. Like,
aw, stop.
I know exactly what picture you're talking about.
Like, what? I was trying to get everyone hyped,
Oh, I loved it. No, you were on it. You were like, hell yeah.
Part of, guys, when you're booking your vendors, like, these people, especially, you're booking out so far in advance a lot of times. they're going to become your best friends. Like, you're going to
Oh my
talk to them
God.
daily.
I was best friends with my wedding planner.
It's bizarre.
I
like,
couldn't even, Donna Anello, like we became inseparable because I talked to her more than anyone else.
Yes, you're texting every day, you're calling every day, you're emailing. And this goes on for a year or more sometimes. Like, it's a crazy process. And I do have to say, like, and I've said this to Desiree after the wedding was over, I'm like, are we like still friends? Like, what happens now?
I know.
You know what I mean?
Do you want to be friends with me anymore?
Like it was like crazy. Like, everyone these people you became close to, kind of like in the most important part of your life, they kind of just like, they went off to their next bride like heroes, you know? And I don't know, it's kind of sad, but I keep in touch with Desiree. And Desiree, when you work with your brides, like, you feel close to them, right?
I do. And I think it's a really important part of the whole process for me. Like, if and you kind of hit the nail on the head when we started the conversation, like if flowers are important to you and you don't want to incorporate them in your day, I'm sort of not your lady, you know, like I'm not. But if you do incorporate it, you know, Jess, you know it, like, we're friends for life. Like, it's a really important day for everybody involved. And for me to design, I've got to be connected to you emotionally, you know, and there's highs, there's lows, there's money involved. It's personal, you know, so it's very personal for me also. So yeah, we have to get close. And, you know, if we're not connected up, I just feel like something's missing a part of the design process, you know?
Well, I feel like the reason you nailed so much of what I liked is like, you took time to get to know me and my style.
I think that's the most important. Once you establish a style and your bride's style, it's everything to decor.
Yeah.
Like, you did my friend's wedding and it was the polar opposite of mine. And it was still beautiful.
Yeah, she wanted it very like dark and moody. And,
yes.
I mean, down to her lip color. I knew everything that was going on that day.
So crazy,
you know?
remember that. That's so awesome.
But all that's important, you know, and we're so much more than just designers. At least I am. You know, we're starting to get into even more things, building things and constructing things. I mean, whatever we can do to sort of make the day amazing. My husband's on the team now. You know, it's just it's becoming so much more than I ever thought it would be. But yeah, that connection is so important. Like, I remember you telling me about your bridesmaids' dresses. They were very, like, not boho, but they were kind of like, not hippie. I don't know. Help me out.
No, they were
like,
boho. They for sure were. You helped me pick the color.
Right? Is that okay?
I sent you the color. I'm like, what color should I pick?
Yeah, and the hoop, we felt like totally went with that. It was just like sort of created a scene, you know?
For sure. That dress was so funny. It was like an off-the-shoulder dress, and I gave my bridesmaids the option to pick their own style. So they had like, I said, here's the color. There's 10 dresses on this website. Pick your favorite. They all picked the same dress. I went, okay. I was trying to be the cool bride, but whatever. Don't forget, guys, new clips air every Thursday. So see you next Thursday.
Hosted on dimlywit.com.
Even though we are not your best examples,
We're the best you've got.
so cheers, bitches.
Cheers. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for updates. And if you like this clip, share it with a friend.